14 and 1829, Polly Burton gave birth to 5 children: Elizabeth, William, Hannah, Anne, and Jane. And as I've mentioned, all of those had different fathers. The poor law records held at Warwick County Record Office confirmed that the fathers of these 5 children were Daniel Wagstaff, Joseph Stanton, Thomas Bell, Benjamin Malabone, and John Danks. I've referred already to the unusually tragic sequence of events in Polly Burton's relationship with men. With the exception of John Danks, all but one of those that were identified as fathers in the filiation or bastardy orders of the time died young. The maintenance payments from them that had been ordered under the poor law would therefore have stopped. But Polly Burton's life could have been so very different if her first relationship had worked out. In the autumn of 1813, she became pregnant for the first time as a result of the relationship with Daniel Wagstaff, who just happened to be the youngest son of a local well-to-do gentleman in Nuneaton, also called Daniel Wagstaff, usefully Daniel Wagstaff Sr. Daniel Wagstaff Sr. was an upstanding and respectable citizen, having been included in the jurors' lists for the town between 1775 and 1818, listed variably as a yeoman, innkeeper, butcher and farmer. And tax records for 1780 to 89 also confirm that he was a man of means, owning or occupying land in Nuneaton, Market Street and Abbey End, and also Attleborough. In March 1790, he paid £7 for a pew, seat number 19, in the south gallery of Nuneaton's St Nicholas Church, a considerable sum for the time and indicative of his comparative wealth and standing in the community. Daniel Wagstaff Jr., his youngest son, as I've said, was born in early 1793 and would therefore have been about the same age as Polly Burton when they met. The background to how the relationship between Polly Burton and Daniel Wagstaff Jr. began is unknown. Wagstaff would obviously have been quite a catch for her, given the standing of the Wagstaff family in the locality. Her pregnancy arose during the Big Pearl time, when the demand for those fashionable ribbons led to wages rising to very high levels. Polly Burton no doubt would have shared the optimism that would have been prevalent in the town at the time, with hopes or expectations that marriage might ultimately be an outcome of her relationship with Daniel Wagstaff. We will never know for sure what the nature or extent of that relationship may have been. He was a young man from a well-respected and wealthy family who may have had a very casual approach in his relationships with women. Equally, he may have had genuine feelings for Polly Burton, but may have had pressure exerted on him by his family not to marry beneath his station, which he would almost certainly have been doing. However, for whatever reason, a proposal of marriage was not forthcoming. This fateful outcome marked the beginning of Polly Burton's undoing, her life prospects being shown to unravel from this point onwards. This is the first song that I heard that Katherine had produced. Tina and I were sitting at home one Saturday evening and my phone pinged and I looked who it was and Katherine has sent the first song through. So we sort of pressed play. And I know I'm very close to the story of Polly Burton. I've put 4 or 5 years of my life into Polly Burton. But this song that you're about to hear, in my opinion, is just incredible. I just think it sums up what Polly Burton must have been feeling at the point of her rejection and abandonment by Daniel Wagstaff. I think it's an incredible song. So, please welcome Jennian King, who will be playing the part of Polly Burton. She has been playing it here, she will be playing it here, and at the Folk Opera in April. And tonight, she's performing the song All Men Are False with Katherine Fear and Anya. Warm welcome, please.
Sweet Daniel, I have given you my maidenhead, my honor too. You have taken the fairest flower. Do not desert me in this hour. I am but 19 years of age. I hoped I should your heart engage. Oh, do not say you leave me now. Oh, do not break a solemn vow. She cried, alas, I am undone, a child within, no place to run. A fine man took me in his arms. This foolish girl fell to his charms. Of course he leaves, of course he's gone. He wooed with words, he had his fun, but he is rich and I am poor. How could I hope to ask for more? And now I see the rising sun. With heavy heart I am undone. All men are false, and I